Hi friends, welcome to the video. As you can tell by the title, this is my microblading experience. So today is day 0, I guess, of the eyebrow transformation. As you can see, these are my natty brows with no makeup or anything. And basically, I've been wanting to get them microbladed for quite some time because this one is very uneven. As you can see, this one's like, okay, there's some room for improvement, but it's not bad, especially if I fill it in, it's pretty solid. This one is the problem child, and if that wavy brow trend continues, this one might have been a good contender for that. I'm not nervous to have her like blade my skin. I'm nervous to see how it looks because I'm so used to how my eyebrows look now. But welcome to the video. I'm going to share the whole experience with you guys, and this is like the very beginning of the vlog, and I'm gonna go into like day 10 probably. So this will be like a longitudinal case study in microblading. I know there are lots out there, but a lot of people ask me to share my experience, and here we are.
So we numb them after the first set of strokes.
Oh, okay.
The first set of strokes isn't too bad. You know, it feels like a scratching.
It's extra special. And though you might be gone, and the world may not know, still I see you celestial. Like a lion you ran, a goddess you rode, like an eagle you circle, in perfect purple. So how come things move on? How come cars don't slow when it feels like the end of my world? Wanna shoot but I can't let you go. But when I'm
Guys, what do you think? Obviously, they are a bit dark right now, and granted, like, that is the natural color of my eyebrows. Well, not quite, but my natural eyebrow color and natural hair color is like brown, okay? So, Ollie, I'm trying to talk to my friends. Keep in mind that they come out darker than they're going to be. So as of right now, they're very dark. It's kind of like when you think about when you like dye your hair, it's always a little dark at the beginning, but they do fade and lighten up to like the color that we're aiming for. So this is what they look like. I think I have chocolate on my face. Yep. This is what they look like. As you guys saw, this is a huge improvement as far as like symmetry, like already makes my face look way more symmetrical. So I'm super excited about that. Overall, I'm really happy with the shape. I'm really happy with how she was able to even them out, like so happy. And she even said that it was more challenging than her typical clients just because they were so uneven. I guess I like didn't even really realize how uneven they were until I started looking into microblading, and then I went to a consultation with her and had her like draw out the shape that she would suggest, and it was like way different than my current shape, at least on this side. So that really made me realize how very uneven they were. So this is definitely going to take some getting used to, but I'm really happy with it, and I know that I'm gonna be like 100% satisfied once I get the touch up, because she said this eyebrow especially, she couldn't do as many strokes, like as dense as she would have liked, just because the skin can only handle so much in one session, and there were like large bare patches. So she can only do this much so far. You can see there's like, it's a little bare here, a little sparse here. This one she's really happy with, and that's more like what we're aiming for on both sides. So yay, I'm super happy. I do a touch-up in 4 to 8 weeks, and that will like perfect them. But in the meantime, I'm gonna take you guys through the recovery process. We're gonna kick that off starting tomorrow, so I'll see you then. Alright guys, next day, so I would say today is day 1. And yesterday was day 0, day of microblading. And this is what we're working with. As you can see, they look a lot less dramatic when I have like other makeup on and my like face isn't all shiny from her wiping it. So they do look already a little more natural today. And like I said, they will continue fading. But right now is like the most dramatic they'll look, minus she said it gets a little darker when it starts scabbing, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So this is what we're working with today. I put the ointment on this morning, and then I did put on like a little bit of face makeup on my forehead, just a tiny bit on my eyelids to even out my skin tone, but I stayed away from my eyebrows because you don't want to get any foundation in there. She said that if you get foundation in there, it can like tint the pigment, and obviously we don't want that. And yeah, this is what we're doing today. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop and work with Andrew. Welcome home, babe. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another update. All right guys, it is day 4. Had brows done on Wednesday. It's now Sunday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days. And so far so good. I haven't had any like bad scabbing or anything yet. Not really sure if that's still coming, but I have had a little bit of like flaky skin right here, and as you can see, like a little bit right here. And I think that's just part of the healing process. Otherwise, the only real issues I've had is like a little irritation from she waxed my eyebrows before we went into the microblading. She like cleaned up everything, tweezed the little strays, basically shaped my eyebrows first. And so I have sensitive skin, so the waxing like irritated it a little bit, but otherwise I have not had any issues. I've been putting on the salve every morning and every night. Been really careful with my makeup around it, and then I also haven't washed my face with water. I've just been using makeup wipes to get my makeup off every day, and that's kind of gross, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So far so good. I have not done any vigorous activity, which is kind of honestly like the suckiest part of this for me. Is I want to go to the gym and get a really good workout in, and I love super high intensity sweaty workouts, and I haven't been able to do those since Wednesday. I usually do at least like 3 really intense workouts a week, so obviously I'm kind of craving that. And yeah, I'd say that's been the biggest drawback so far. I did some like incline walking and lifting yesterday. I've been still horseback riding, and I'm just careful with like how far my helmet comes down. I'm careful not to like wipe dust on them and stuff. So just being more careful than usual and staying away from vigorous activity, and also trying to sleep on my back. I'm a side sleeper, like either side, / also a stomach sleeper. I basically sleep every way except for on my back, and I don't want to like irritate them by sleeping on my side, so that's been kind of a challenge. There's what we're dealing with. That's what we're looking like. Overall, I'm really happy. There are a couple spots that I do want to get like a little more density and stuff, and then I think the shape, I think they are like slightly not symmetrical, just shape wise, and I think she can even that out a little bit. But overall they're still like 99% symmetrical compared to how they were before, so not mad at all. I will keep you guys updated. I'll probably see you once I start scabbing, so until then. Happy Monday. It is now day 5, and I just talked to you guys yesterday. I was like, oh, I don't really have that much scabbing or like anything like that, but I'm pretty sure I just didn't know what the scabbing would look like. Today I have like a lot of those like strokes kind of lifting off with like the skin around it, and I don't know if that really makes sense unless you have had it done before, but you can see right here, like the strokes right here are pretty much gone, which sucks, but I think, I mean, that's why like going for a touch-up is important, because they can see like what areas fade faster than others. And basically I noticed that the pigment was pretty much gone when the scabs lifted off, and when I apply like the salve with a Q-tip, obviously any like loose scabs kind of just come off. So I think that's why the touch-up is important, and then also to like build back density where you want it. So that's what's going on. I have a little bit of scabbing on both of them, nothing like too bad, but it kind of looks like almost that I have eyebrow psoriasis a little bit, and nothing too terrible. But that is the day 5 update, and I will catch you guys once more exciting stuff happens, which will basically be probably when they're healed. So see you then. Hi friends, it is day 10 check-in post microblading. Today's the last day I'm going to check in with you guys because we have made it to full healing, 100% healed. This is where we are at, fully healed. I don't have anything on them right now, but I can fill them in at this point if I want to. The goal is like after the touch-up, you shouldn't have to fill them in at all. But I think I will want to fill them in a little bit in the center and maybe just like the density, especially on this side. But overall, I'm really happy with how they healed up. I did lose quite a bit of pigment on the inside on this one, so that's definitely something to correct when I get the touch-up. But overall, definitely a good experience, definitely something that I'm glad I did. And yeah, those are my final thoughts on round 1 of microblading. To answer a couple more like frequently asked questions about it, you have to get usually like an annual touch-up, and that's usually, well, it depends on the artist, but a lot of them will do it for cheaper because like the outline and everything is already there. They don't have to like start from scratch. They will fade over time since it is like the top layer of your skin. It's not permanent like a real tattoo, it's more like semi-permanent. Let me know if you guys have any more questions in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. I hope that this was helpful for you guys or entertaining if you're just like curious. That should wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what other videos you want to see, and please don't forget to give the video a like if it was helpful or entertaining, or you just enjoy hanging out with me, because I enjoy hanging out with you. And I hate closing videos because I'm awkward. So I will see you guys later. I love you very much. Mwah. Say bye to the people. You don't even sit in here anymore.
If you love someone, you should let them know. All the light that you left me will ever go.